your boy Santo G, back at it. You already know, spreading unity, prosperity, and respect. Above all, if you're new here, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell. That way you're notified when I drop future content. Before anything, I want to just shout out Killer Kush for keeping me right in these times. Especially the next days, like say yesterday I did a 14-hour shift. So today, all I'm doing is just chilling, doing these videos and smoking some of that bomb Killer Kush, man. If y'all haven't checked them out at their Instagram or their email or their 2 locations. So before we get into this video, I also want to give a shout out to Coach J, Coach Mark. You know what I mean? I seen them both yesterday at work. Coach J actually, he recognized me as soon as he seen me. He was pulling into the blue zone and he started like, he like, Santo. I'm like, whoa, shit, what's up? Went, dropped off wherever he was dropping off and came back, chopped it up with me, man. We exchanged numbers and everything, man. So salute to you, big dog. Coach Mark, he actually hit me up this morning on IG like, hey bro, was that you in the blue zone yesterday in the morning? I was like, yeah, that was me, G. And pretty much extended his. And I actually told him, you know, because he works with the Rams Youth League. So I told him, like, look, if I can ever go and give people motivational speeches and stuff like that, if you guys need any motivational speakers, don't hesitate, man. I would love to go and just talk to them, man. As being somebody that was born and raised in this community, I would love to do that, you know. And last but not least, I want to give a big shout out to Young Dopey. I seen Young Dopey yesterday, and you know what I mean, I wasn't gonna be on some fan stuff, be like, let me take a picture, but this is actually the second time I run into the homie right here in the city, you know. So that's how you know he's outside and I'm outside as well. We right here in our community trying to build and change things, you know. So today I wanted to just talk about my Indians, man. I noticed I talked about everybody except them. I want to talk about my Indians behind them bars, man, because they are with the business and they always got paper, man. So without further ado, today we're going to talk about prison and the Indians, man. Their get down, how they do things, and so on and so forth, man. So I want to salute all my Indians, man. I've been with homie Indians and I've also been with just Indians, and I'm trying to remember, I think they run white or they just run Indian, but they ride with us. They're on our side, you know what I'm saying? And every time, all I can say as far as the Indians, man, they program, they work out, and their sweat lodges, they have beautiful sweat lodges. They go, I don't know if you guys know what a sweat lodge is. It's pretty much, it's inside the prison, but it's a little, pretty much like a little yard. And they have their tents right there where they burn their coals and they do their sweats and all that. And they do it, I want to say like once a week, I think, like on Sundays. I don't know if it's once a week or once a month, but they do it, and it's something that they like are mandated. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. If you're an Indian, they have to give you that. They allow you to go to the sweat lodge. And you know what I mean? All the Indians I've ever met, they've always participated in that, and they take that very serious, right? I'm gonna show you so all my Indians can know I know what I'm talking about. So whenever you meet any Indian, they're not gonna shake your hand like this. They always go like this. That's how they shake each other's hands. Whenever you greet them, you go like this. You know what I mean? So if you ever, you know, any homie, co-worker, anything like that, right? If you know that they're Indian, the next time you see them and you want to shake their hand, do that. Your hand has to go to each other's right here. Because the Indians, I don't know if you guys, they wear things on their wrist. So what they said is that they shake each other's hand like this to see if they have a knife. right there hiding a knife on their hand. So that's why they shake hands like this. Any Indian you meet, they don't shake hands like this. They're never gonna shake your hand like this. It's always gonna be like that. Their palm is gonna touch your forearm. They're gonna grip your forearm like that. You know what I mean? All my Indians, tap into the comments, let them know. You know what I mean? And as far as being around the Indians, I asked them, why is it like that? And they said that because back then, they would hide knives right there, you know? And get busy. You guys let me know, you guys growing up, man, what were your guys' take on that? As far as why you greet each other like that and not like this. You know what I mean? But yeah, as far as the Indians, I mean, I would love to make this like a real long video, but all I can tell you is that they're with the business, they program, they're all get a monthly check. You know what I mean? Not even gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Any homie that's in there doing their thing or anything like that, those are the type of people that you want as your clientele. And 9 times out of 10, motherfucking Indians, you know what I mean? Y'all motherfuckers party hard, bro. Like, no cap. Motherfuckers in there getting high like they on the streets type shit, cause they got that monthly check coming in, you know? Real, raw, uncut, man. Sorry, I know it's a little short one. I wish I could make it longer, but I ain't really got much to say, you know? Besides, they got money, they're with it, they program, they do the sweat lodges, they have their own, like as far as, I remember having, I don't know what holiday it is, but when I was working in the kitchen in Oklahoma, they would take over the whole kitchen. They would come in and they would cook their own stuff and take over the whole kitchen, you know? If I'm lying, I'm dying, straight up. You guys let me know what holiday or what ceremony is that. I know it was one time out of the year. It was like around Christmas or Thanksgiving, one of those 2 months, either November or December. They would close down the kitchen, because I used to work graveyard shift in the kitchen. I would go in at 12:30 at night and I would leave like around 7:30, 8:30 in the morning. It was for sure an 8-hour shift. But I remember they would close it down and then all the Indians would come and they would cook their own stuff. But I don't remember what was the name of it, you know? I know the Muslims have their halal meals and they have their Ramadan, but this was different. This was the Indians. I don't know what they have. You guys let me know in the comments, man. Unity, prosperity, and respect. Above all, it's your boy Santo G. Shout out Killer Kush, man. #1 sponsor to this channel. Shout out Coach J. Shout out Coach Mark. And salute Young Dopey, man. I appreciate you, my G.